games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will have the football first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Simon. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can turning it on. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Finds a man on the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. NC State quick to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Bailey. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They'll try the run. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Looking to fire. The quick out. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He'll go to the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Knowles. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Get it out to the supersonic guy. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, NC State.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. On target to the left. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Third down coming up.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Let's talk for a second about NC State. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Simon. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. It's Knowles. Gets it out quickly. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Completes it in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They just keep firing. Got the back over the middle. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Shotgun snap on third down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to throw on first down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Flips it out in the flat. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, NC State! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Finds his man. It's Riggs.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the
Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand.